Alrighty, folks. Well, the day is finally here. Chrystia Freeland has resigned. Last night, we got word that Sean Fraser resigned, and he did. And now today, no shit, Chrystia freaking Freeland resigned and did this to Justin Trudeau. Now, bear with me. If I look like I just woke up, that's because I did. But we're going to get through this in a new modern way of the news where we're not going to judge people for waking up because we don't wear suits and ties here. We just go by the seam of our pants. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Before we get into it, I want to encourage you all to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It does really help grow the channel. And without further ado, let's take a freaking look. It's an early Christmas. And if you're feeling like this is too good to be true, this is clickbait, it does feel too good to be true. But it's 100% real. Chrystia Freeland is no longer wanting to be a Liberal MP. She's done. She's done with Trudeau because he's playing political games. Holy smokes. Christmas really came early. Here's my alarm to wake me up, by the way. Apple, so soothing. Let's get into this video, shall we? Oh my God, they're hiding the fall economic statement from journalists. The PMO is in full damage control mode. He knows his government is imploding and his days are counted. I'm in the locked up for the fall economic statement, and they just made an announcement that the 10 a.m. embargo period has been delayed for an undetermined amount of time. Lots of reporters just bailed, and the room is pretty empty. Yep, they are going to stall this as long as they possibly can. Then you got right here, report, Chrystia Freeland slams Trudeau in her cabinet resignation letter suggesting his government is focusing on costly political gimmicks, which he can ill afford and not working in good faith to stop Trump's 25% tariff threats. Here is the letter. Dear Prime Minister, it has been the honor of my life to serve in government, working for Canada and Canadians. We have accomplished a lot together. On Friday, you told me you no longer want me to serve as your finance minister and offered me another position in the cabinet. Upon reflection, I have concluded that the only honest and viable path is for me to resign from the cabinet. To be effective, a minister must speak on behalf of the Prime Minister with his full confidence. In making your decision, you made clear that I no longer credibly enjoy that confidence and possess the authority to come with it. For the past number of weeks, you and I have found ourselves at odds about the best path forward for Canada. Our country today faces a grave challenge. The incoming administration in the United States is pursuing a policy of aggressive economic nationalism, including a threat of 25% tariffs. We need to take that threat extremely seriously. That means keeping our fiscal powder dry today so that we have the reserves we may need for a coming tariff war. That means ensuing costly political gimmicks, which we can ill afford and make Canadians doubt that we recognize the gravity of the moment. This means pushing back against America First economic nationalism with a determined effort to fight for capital and investment and the jobs they bring. That means working in good faith and humility with the premiers of the provinces and territories for our great and diverse country and building a true Team Canada response. I know Canadians would recognize and respect such an approach. They know when we are working for them, and they equally know when we are focused on ourselves. Inevitably, our time in government will come to an end. But how we deal with the threat our country currently faces will define us for a generation, and perhaps longer. Canada will win if we are strong, smart, and united. It is this conviction which has driven my strenuous efforts this fall to manage our spending in ways that will give us the flexibility we will need to meet the serious challenges presented by the United States. I will always be grateful for the chance to have served in government, and will always be proud of our government's work for Canada and Canadians. I look forward to continuing to work with my colleagues as a Liberal Member of Parliament, and I am committed to running again for my seat in Toronto in the next federal election. So she plans on continuing, with gratitude, Mr. Speaker. She plans on continuing to run as a Liberal. She just wants nothing to do with Justin Trudeau. But wait, there's more. There's more. Sean Fraser dropped like a fly yesterday. Chrystia Freeland, of all people, today. And then there's rumor that there are 2 more ministers set to resign today. Unclear who they are at the moment. Speculation that it'll be Champagne and Guilbeault. And as you can see, Anita Anand is almost in tears when she's approached by reporters.
Say that Chrystia Freeland is a good friend. Someone I work with very, very closely as president of the Treasury Board and Minister of Transport. This news has hit me really hard, and I'll reserve further comment until I have time to process it.
The house of cards is tumbling, and Chrystia Freeland, I think, is the cherry on top. She was Justin Trudeau's most trusted, loyal supporter, and the fact that she resigned, not through a press conference, but through a letter on early Monday, pretty much a couple of days before we take a break for the Christmas holidays, when she's supposed to table the fall economic statement, speaks volume. This is the largest political announcement that we have seen ever, at least in recent history. In the next following this would be Justin Trudeau's resignation. But holy smokes, totes and goats, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later on for more updates. Bye for now.